All right, it's now time for us to go international as it's day 3 of the ongoing Football World Cup in the Gulf state of Qatar. And last night was fireworks in every sense of the word. It all started with Saudi Arabia shocking everyone by beating Argentina by 2-1. Tunisia, which is one of Africa's 5 representatives, played out a goalless draw with Denmark, same as Poland and Mexico, while the day's action was rounded off by a blistering encounter between world champions France and Australia. The French won the game by 4-1. Arise correspondent Aron Akerejola is right now standing by to bring us up to date with all of that, and especially the fixtures for today. We know there's just under 10 minutes left in the Morocco-Croatia match and no goals yet. Give us the updates.
All right, I want to say thank you very much. That particular game, we were expecting quite a lot of fireworks from it. But if you look at the antecedents of both teams coming into this particular fixture, with Morocco not losing in 5, Croatia not losing in 6, we expected a KG affair, and that's what has actually played out today. It's still goalless, and that will mean that no African team is yet to score a goal at this World Cup, understanding that Tunisia played out a very, very hard-fought goalless draw against Denmark. And right now we're seeing Morocco playing out another goalless draw against Croatia. But bar any last-minute rush of blood to the head or any last-minute heroics from both sides of the team, this is looking deadlocked. I'm not alone here. I'm with Arise sports correspondent, AB Iyamo. AB, so far so good. 3 African teams as we speak. None yet to find the back of the net. Is this worrisome for African football?
Well, it's quite worrisome. A lot of people expected them to do better than they are doing currently. But let's not forget the fact that for a team like Senegal, the shock of the fact that Mane did not play that game might have affected them. They played against the Netherlands side are very strong too. But for Morocco are taking on Croatia, and you can see it's a goalless draw. Croatia is also a strong team. So the fact that Morocco are still yet to concede is something good for them. They had the likes of Eneseri, Hakimi, Ziyech in that. For Morocco, let's not forget, Croatia, let's not forget the likes of Ivan Perisic, let's not forget the likes of Kramaric and more. So it was definitely expected to be a 50-50 game, not a game that maybe Morocco would dominate fully or Croatia will dominate fully. All right,
some were expecting the inclusion of Hakim Ziyech, who has been out in the cold, back into the squad to probably be the outlet to get goals. He's part of a 3-man attack that's seen also Sofia Boufal and also Nesril of Morocco. There you look at that, yet to find the back of the net as against the Croatians attack that has Perisic, Kramaric and Vlasic. Yeah. As it stands right now, do you think a goalless draw will be a good result for Morocco in this particular encounter?
It's better than totally losing out on the 3 points. A goalless draw would also be something of a consolation for them. Let's not forget that they had the likes of Canada and Belgium. So if Morocco could steal a point away from Croatia, it would not be a bad game. But it's also important for them to get a goal. They had the likes of Lovren in that Croatian defense. And we cannot forget the experience of the Croatian side. But Morocco could actually steal the goal. It's still on. Anything could happen.
And it still happens. Zlatko Dalic, a man who is experienced, he got to the finals of the 2018 World Cup in Russia, and he will be hoping this time around he will be able to navigate that particular tough group that has the likes of Belgium, another team that got very far in the 2018 World Cup. Probably it's kind of difficult for Morocco, but Morocco seem to be holding their own as over 83 minutes haven't played. But let's turn our attention to other fixtures that will be played today, and Germany against Japan, Spain against Costa Rica, and from Group F, Belgium against Canada. Top of the pick for you.
Well, Aaron, I would love to see Japan and Germany. Whether we like it or not, Japan seem like the dark horses. They look at that squad. They had the likes of Takefusa Kubo. They had Nagatomo in that squad. So Japan might not be really rated by so many people, but if you look at the power of the squad on paper, well, you look at the German side, you see popular names like Musiala, you see the net likes of so many tough players, Neuer and all, and you want to say Germany would definitely outclass Japan, but you can't underestimate what Japan can do. They always give it an interesting show at every World Cup they go on to. So this will be an interesting game. As it stands, Germany don't really have a top 9, a quality top 9, and Timo Werner is out of the World Cup. So we can see what they will do. But Musiala could actually get a goal. But for Japan, I would like to see that game between Japan and Germany.
All right, the Blues will rise against Dimashaft later on today, 4 p.m. Qatar time, Germany versus Japan. And the one that I'm feeling that there might just be a massive upset, Spain versus Costa Rica. I'm just thinking at the back of my mind that maybe Costa Rica might just do the unthinkable and shock the Lafia Roja. They are a young side, they are an enterprising side, they are a very attacking side, they've got legs in them. But I don't know, with what happened between Saudi Arabia and Argentina, all bets are off right now.
Well, you know, when you look at the Saudi Arabia and Argentina game, for instance, currently at about 11, 12, 1 p.m. here in Qatar, it is extremely hot. And Saudi Arabia are a team that are used to, or a country that are used to this kind of weather. I'm not giving excuses for Argentina because they have a star-studded squad who someone expected to defeat Saudi Arabia with an easy scoreline. But let's not forget Aron, who is the Saudi Arabian coach. He won the AFCON twice, so he's a very experienced coach with pedigree. And we know that they are doing very well. For today, for Spain, I'm doubting Spain because for the choices of Enrique there, you see he let out the likes of Ramos, who is a defender with pedigree, and one would expect that Ramos would want to retire after this World Cup, but now he did not even get a chance to retire because he was not selected. And he had the likes of Thiago Alcantara not even in the midfield. So who is opting over Thiago Alcantara? Gavi? Pedri, those are young boys. They are good, but would you pick 18-year, 19 or 20-year-olds over the likes of Alcantara? And you look at the striking force, Morata rather. Yeah. Morata is one guy who has a record of scoring so many, or having so many offside goals. Will he be able to get into the net today? That's what we are looking at. But for Costa Rica are also a team that are interesting to watch at the World Cup. They might just have a 1-0 draw with Spain. Who knows? All
right, 1-0 draw. Of course, one of the selections that left a lot of people scratching their head was the exclusion of the Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea from the particular squad. But I must say, we're looking forward to a flurry of games today. 4 of them. One is on the way in the scorching sun here in Doha, talking about the game between Morocco and Croatia. It's still goalless as we speak.
Arise correspondent,
stay that way.
Aron Akerejola and Ebi Yomon, thank you so much for joining us on Newsday, and thank you for that update live from Qatar regarding the FIFA World Cup.